Way down
What's in progress?
here. Recording.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I gotta stop joking around now. We're being recorded.
Yeah, it's all serious.
Yeah. Okay, I call our meeting to order. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. And first thing we'll do is establish a quorum, which is, I believe, 7, is it?
What's up here?
No. And with Doug, we've got 7. And so the next thing is the minutes of the March 26th meeting. I've included them in these papers I've left you. And does anyone have any corrections on the minutes, or will first someone make a motion to accept the minutes?
I make a motion to accept the minutes of March 26th,
Thank you.
2026.
Second it.
Okay. Any corrections to the minutes? So the ones that I have here, the only thing missing is, it was on the next page that it said the date for the next meeting, and then Yvette signed it. But I figured I didn't need to use a whole nother piece of paper for that. But we wanted to put that last line in extra large bold face. Rachel and Ashley volunteered to clean the museum before it reopened in July.
Yep, I second that. Yep.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to accept the minutes of the March 26th meeting. There being no corrections, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the minutes are good. So, any news on the fundraising side?
I haven't gotten anything new
Okay.
and
Nothing through Square either.
Okay.
We're slowing down.
Nothing new, okay. Now, Michael's not here. I wanted to ask him about the tower base. He did let us know that he did get the permit.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
they're permitted and they're ready to go. Probably just waiting for the opportunity.
have we gotten a cost?
Well, that was the $20,000,
Yeah.
the estimate.
Okay, I guess I'm asking, have we gotten a contract?
That's entirely up to the town manager.
Yes, but usually I get a copy of the contract.
If there is one, we'll get a copy of it.
Okay, but we don't know if there is one yet.
Well, I gave the estimate to Janet. Michael's getting the permit. And I haven't heard anything more. So I guess I'll check with Janet.
Okay, that would be good.
Would she run that by the select board before
Yes,
doing the contract? Does the select board have to approve of that?
yes.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. No guarantee.
I guess it's questionable because it's a fundraising money that we raise for that, right?
Right. Yeah, right. Any news on the boathouse horizon?
Yes, there were 2 people, had 3 responses. 2 people, PYY, and IME. They said that they were really too busy. They're overbooked. Initially, they said they'd give us an estimate, but they found that they were way overbooked. And the weather made it worse for them this spring. 1 hour ago, I received an estimate from Brothers at Arms. They asked, he wanted to meet with me a couple of times over the last month. So that's the first communication I've had. I haven't had a chance to sit down with him to go over the details of it. But it's comparable to the last bid that we had, which was a 9,000. And his bid, it wasn't separated. So what I want to do is to see how much we can put in the first part, which is moving it back, because that's under insurance. And, but the detail, he's talking about, securing the boathouse to the ledge. But it's a new process that just came out. It's not drilling holes in. And, Will knows a little bit. He talked to him some time ago, a little bit. So it's not something I think we ought to publicly announce, other than the committee knows that we have a bid comparable to the last one. And his brothers in arms, so we know that they do great work.
Right.
Do you have an amount on that?
It's comparable to the last one.
So
Give
it's in the
me a
ballpark
number.
of 20,000.
No,
What? The total was 20 for moving and raising. Isn't that correct, Ken?
9,000 to each of the two things.
oh, okay.
Okay, so 18,000.
Do they give us a discount because it's a redo? I mean, really, a callback, you know?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
well, I think what my suggestion was, once we get the detail, we know exactly what he's talking about. I'll send something to the committee so you'll know what it is he's proposing to do.
Okay.
And then the other part was I want to find out when he can do it. That's important.
Now, depending on how much we have left in our account, Right.
That's the other.
that money, if we have it earmarked ahead of time to go towards a specific project, then it will go towards that. It won't just be lost.
I talked to Janet all along the way here. And she was encouraging about trying to get something done. Don't have to come back and
Right,
do it again.
right.
So hopefully,
Do we have any insurance that's gonna cover any of that or no?
yes,
We
that's
do.
moving it back onto the foundation.
Okay, that's right, because they're waiting for that estimate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, just to make sure that I have it correct, I'm putting down the estimate from Brothers in Arms was 18,000,
Approximately.
approximately. Okay,
in two separate estimates, though, because part of it goes to the insurance company.
No,
Oh, no.
no, that's the part, that's the other part. He gave one estimate to do both parts. And I'd asked to have it done two different
Okay,
parts. So that's why I need to clarify that with him.
so you just split it apart yourself, figuring out how much went to each. Okay, got it. Thank
Because
you.
it's possible that in their overall plan for doing it, they may kind of do both at the same time.
Exactly.
So they'll have to tell us what it would have cost if they only moved it. You know, figure out, but, because then that's what the insurance will pay for, or part of that. You know, along these lines, I was thinking, because, down the road, you know, they say with the seawater rise, that we may have to address issues relating to the museum and the other thing, what's the building between the tower
The
and
annex?
the annex? Because we can't raise the tower. But
No.
what we're doing now, or what Michael's gonna be doing, that's gonna protect the tower come hell or high water. But we need to consider protecting the annex and the museum. The thing is, if the water gets up to that point, it's gonna be about, that whole area there is gonna be flooded. And there may have to be some consideration as far as where the money is spent first. It may be more important to raise the road before the town raises the museum. When I was meeting with the select board about the budget, this was brought up. And I said, well, I'm not anticipating seeing any of this happen in my lifetime. Peter took issue with that. But
Unless you're checking out soon, I'd say it's possible,
well,
right? Anything can happen.
yeah. Somebody made the point that it's only gonna be high 2 times a day. So,
That's true.
We can just bail it out.
yeah. I remember when Bill was on the committee, he suggested that one thing we could do is fill in the tunnel so that wouldn't fill with water. I don't think we need to be that drastic yet.
I think the oldest part of the lighthouse is like the
Yeah.
original lighthouse itself.
Exactly.
It's a big part of what we talk to people about and kind of show people too.
Well, the tunnel is the last keeper's house.
Right,
The
So
foundation.
that's part of the museum.
Mhm.
yeah, because you got the cistern in there and all that stuff. Okay, those are the reports, old business passport books.
And here they are.
Here they are.
You passed it around. We have 13, I believe we got, because that was the best price with the shipping. If you added one more, the shipping cost would have gone up, so.
And what was determined as far as what to charge for them?
What did I pay for, 60?
16
Yeah.
is retail, 8 is wholesale. So we got them for 8 with a little bit of shipping costs, so.
Gosh, I wish I'd known that when I bought mine. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
What do we want to sell them for?
At least
Well, they
16.
have to pay 16 if they go to the
Anywhere
Lighthouse
else.
Yeah.
Museum.
And if they order them
Here.
from the Lighthouse Society, they have to pay 16 plus shipping.
Right.
Yeah.
They
So,
look nice. I like it.
don't they look nice?
And
Yeah.
then we got a stamp that goes with it.
Our stamp, our new
Is
stamp
it our?
that I brought last time. Everybody saw this last time, didn't they? I can't remember. I brought it last-
Now, is that basically our lighthouse logo or is
This
that
is,
different?
this
Okay,
is,
it-
no, it's, did you see
It's
this?
better.
Yeah, doesn't it fit? It's
Yeah.
the exact size of the square on the passport
Oh,
book.
okay. Great.
So. It has,
That's right in there?
Oh, that's perfect.
yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah, he said it would fit, so they sized it the right size and I sent them the logo and the design and they got the right date on, we put the right date on.
Oh, that looks great.
Yes, yeah, so we have our stamps, we have our passport books. It could be good. I'll have to visit Jim and show him. Oh, sorry, Doug.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all
sorry,
right.
I
Dan.
gotta hold up for you.
All right, well, good enough, yeah.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, those are cool.
Have you sold these before?
I think I did last
Yeah,
time.
we sold them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I only had what, 4?
Yeah, we sold them last year.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, people once they knew they were there, yeah, well, oh yeah, you don't get it stamped and.
And they suggest that people pay for the stamp onto their book. A couple dollars, so
Oh, that,
it is kind of tacky, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of the other places do not charge. for
I
it.
know.
I know that people will send money if they send you a letter and want you to stamp a piece of paper and send it to them.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll put in like $1 or something.
Yeah.
with a self-addressed stamp envelope, because I saw
Yeah.
that happen a few other places, but
Yeah, I thought that was a bit much to
yeah.
expect people to buy the book and then charge them for the stamp.
Yeah, no, we
Well-
don't wanna do that.
No, good.
While we're on the passport books and the stamp, how about the calendar? That's amazing.
It's really pretty.
You see it, Doug?
Yes, I can.
Good.
Wow.
We have a couple of corrections that we've sent off to, Rob to make, there was a temple closing holiday in here, which we didn't put in there. We had sent him a complete list of what we wanted to show, and he changed some things around, and we lost an apostrophe here and there, so we sent him the list, highlight it with what he needs to change. And then I realized, as I was looking at the calendar, that last year I added our logo in the center and these two text boxes on the side, thanking the photographers and also telling people that the proceeds would go to support the lighthouse and giving them our link to the website. So I also sent that to him.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I sent him a picture of what our calendar looked like on the back last year, and then I made up the text boxes and asked him if he wanted me to send them as images or if he wanted to just do the text box. And I asked him to send us a digital proof. So once he sends us that, I'll email it to Ashley and Rachel and Yvette and we all worked on this, and I think we're good. Yeah.
I really like the spiral.
Yeah, I do.
I do too. The spiral's nice. Last year, Doug, we just had the saddle stitch or staple, I guess it is, the staple on the top.
Yep.
This really hangs a lot nicer against the wall, nice and flat.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Yeah,
How many do you order?
50. And we've sold, just about all of them from last year. We had a few extras because when they shipped the first package, they were dented on the end. So they
Gotcha.
did another run more than what they had damaged, so we had extras. We discounted the price, probably in February, I think it was, to half price, which we're still making money on them, so.
Great.
Yeah, and these are only gonna be, $7, was it? 7, yes. So we were thinking.
Oh,
Our cost, right, so we were thinking of selling them for 15 instead of 20 like we did last year. Just because.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be less than Boardman card.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
That's an incentive.
Plus, it's really easy to get a reorder with Rob. Rob is related to Rachel, and he's been wonderful to work with, really wonderful. And he is sending us a sample of apparel with the print process that he uses on it. And we're gonna look at that and see if it's nice, like the silk screen that we've had done for the apparel, and make a decision on that sometime next month.
Good. Well, thank you, Catherine. That's wonderful.
Yeah, we're getting there.
The next thing I have here is the electrical work that needs to be done. And let me just make sure I got this right. We need an exterior outlet. And we need an outlet in the tunnel.
At the very end of the existing electrical on overhead too.
Okay. I'll talk to Janet about getting that scheduled. I wanted to revisit creating a nonprofit. Because I think a lot of the problems we've run into would be solved if we handled our own fundraising. Or if someone like Friends of the Lighthouse would do that, and the funds wouldn't then be coming into the town. However, I spoke to Janet about this, and most of the Friends organizations are not really financing buildings. In other words, repair or whatever in buildings. That because the buildings belong to the town is responsible for repair and maintenance. And so you know, like the Friends of the Library, they donate more for programming, and although recently they got some nice, solar panels put on the roof and things like that. I think the Friends of the Fire Department, they pay for equipment and training and stuff, but the actual structure of the firehouse, and, that's the town. So that would have to be worked out as far as how that would work. But while we're on that, subject, something that, Catherine brought to my attention, which I think we've discussed before, or maybe not. And it's in the packet that I put before you all. It's partnership opportunity,
Oh, right, yeah.
curated summer events at Grindle Point Light Station. And some of you, it's addressed to several of you, so I think that you probably read this before. And it's this Alana Michelle?
Michelle,
Michelle?
Sure, yeah,
She lived here on the island?
apparently.
it's Art Gavani's daughter.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, she is an event planner, and she would like to plan some events at the lighthouse, probably outside under a tent or something like that. And then she would share some of the profits as a fundraiser for the lighthouse. I'm gonna have to run this by Janet. So,
Liability would be my question.
yeah, yeah,
There's some other, I mean, just with the plan as it's presented, I think positively about it in general, but there's some major issues with food stuff, like we can't have alcohol and wine, we don't have, it specifies evening stuff, obviously with parking in the ferry, we don't have bathrooms down there at all, there's no potable water, period. And the lighthouse has no water for like food prep, hygiene, anything related to that. Like, I don't know how we would support that. It'd be nice to do, I was trying to think of some version of this that we could do that wouldn't involve those things, but I couldn't come up with anything solid that would make sense. I was wondering almost if, because I think if they do events elsewhere on the island, if there could be like an evening tie-in, like before they leave, because it talked about chartering boats to bring people off the island,
mhm.
have an evening little lighthouse last before they leave tour. You'd still have the issue of not having bathrooms down there, so that would have to be like a planned out before thing. But, you know, something where that we could collaborate in a way with these events, but the issues that I brought up are big ones for like actually having food, can't have alcohol, and
Go bet you cannot have alcohol because it's
the town.
Town
Town.
property.
Yeah, and
the,
I think what Ashley's saying is two of the biggest ones are the parking
Yeah,
and the
Yeah.
bathrooms. I mean,
and it's not having water. Like,
Right.
does the Territon Club still do their lobster bake there? They used to do,
No, it's at the Terratine Yacht Club.
but they used to do it at the lighthouse, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, years ago.
oh,
Okay, I'm dating myself then.
No, Apple said, we always had alcohol. Why would you not have alcohol?
I know. Because I was thinking of like a tasting pairing, like, oh, they could do caviar kind of thing because that doesn't require this and that, but there's still the alcohol is the pairing.
Right.
No one's gonna.
There goes my idea of a rum tasting. So never mind.
Ashley, you seem to have a good handle on this.
I mean, that's just like my assessment of logistic stuff.
Well, what I'm getting at is, would you mind crafting a letter to send to Alana to
Yeah,
let her know what the situation is?
I can do that.
Because if I were to do it, I wouldn't know half of the information you already.
It'd be great to leave it open too for like a possible amended something. That
Yeah.
we could, some kind of tie-in we could do that would benefit us.
If you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be great.
Yeah, I can definitely. Do
We also had a proposal from another person on the island. They called me up and said that they have a friend that suggested that she could help us by putting on some kind of event. She wanted to do the lighthouse also, and I said, we can't do it. And then the person that suggested it says, well, we can do it at my house. And I said, perfect. She wanted to do like a bake-off.
like a Great British Bake Off type thing under a tent at her house, which is a place where they
Good.
hold events also at this
Uh-huh.
house.
So it's not gonna be at the Lighthouse.
No,
Okay.
So I thought I'd get back to her, you know, discuss it more and you don't have to put that down.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm not going to.
Done.
Let me think, cause my mind's kind of.
Doug has property. He's got a nice porch now and a boathouse that we can.
Absolutely. There's already a series of rum tastings in the boathouse.
Okay, then I'm gonna move on to new business. And this is actually old business, but the purchase of a door people counter. Something that as people come in, it would count them. They aren't very expensive. And it would simplify our keeping account of how many people have been in the lighthouse.
Does it count them when they go out the door too, or?
Oh, yeah, so I've got
And
one
then
here.
kids coming back and
we
forth
have
and.
a lot of people are like, oh, let me go get my cousin, let me go.
Here's the info, so it's called a smart retail people counter, wireless type C charging door counter. And it counts left and right, so it gives you the data that you can pull into the app. So you can tell how many people came and how many people went, and you can figure that out. It does, real-time statistics, you can run reports from it, whatever you want, it's $136.79.
How do you attach it to the door?
It has a Velcro mounting thing. It says flexible mounting with dual rear panels featuring a versatile dual panel design, requires no drilling or wiring, easily detach the unit. So the unit goes on to like a little mount thing that's like double-sided Velcro thing to the door. And it mounts like that.
So when
Is
we're
that-
closed, we could remove it.
Well, it can be
Put it
in the
away.
jam where the door doesn't close. You can put it anywhere you want. So, yeah, you could remove it if you need to, but it can go between that space where the inner door and the outer door are.
If it's attached by Velcro, I can see it
Well,
falling.
let me see what it says here. Easily detach the unit without damaging the device or the wall. Ideal for temporary or multi-location. I don't know if it's a double-sided tape or, and then the mount goes onto the Velcro. So like that double-sided tape probably holds the mounting thing, and then the actual device goes onto that mounting thing. So,
Kind of like the Easy Pass in the car.
yeah, kind of like the Easy Pen.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's Velcroed on that end or where it is, but that's it.
Hey, we could use an Easy Pass and see how it works. No,
Well, I can order it. If you don't like it, I can return it. I have Amazon Prime, so it's no big deal.
well, what's everyone think?
Does it make a noise? It go ding, ding every time somebody
It
comes in?
doesn't say, it does.
It's measuring how many times a door opens versus how many people, really.
It doesn't say,
Well, how many people come through the door? It's not the door opening, it's it must be
well,
some
it's the
kind.
body, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
it is, okay.
Yeah,
I think we just have to account for like, it's going to inflate the numbers a little bit, but it would give us a good
I
kind
think,
of general figure.
yeah, and I think it'd be easier for you and Yvette, because when it gets busy, I know that one day I was there for Lighthouse Day. I'm like, how many came in? You know, it was busy.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody backing up their truck?
Just locking the doors.
Oh, you mean?
We're
parked
locked
here?
in.
Oh, okay. All right, does someone want to make a motion to purchase this door people counter?
Sure.
Okay,
I make a
Rachel,
motion. that
I'll
we-
second it.
Doug seconded. Any more discussion?
Yeah, is there any guarantee,
Guaranteed.
a 60-day trial?
Well, you can try it for 30 days on my account and I can send it back.
Okay,
Yeah,
Okay, so you may want to hold off ordering it
Until we open.
until we open.
Sure, I
Yeah.
can turn this off once. Sorry.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to go ahead and purchase this door people counter. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I'll give you okay, that's passed, so we're gonna buy that.
Yeah.
And I think Catherine's gonna take care of that
Yeah.
for us.
Yep, I will.
One thing that would be helpful, I was writing the Lighthouse Committee report for the annual town report. And I noted that in Ken's last report, he put in there how many visitors we had to the lighthouse. And so I tried to find out what our figures were this year, and that really hadn't been calculated. And so this would do the calculations for us. We could, we just have the number from that. And it simplified things. So that's, I think, where Catherine, well, we talked about something like this before.
We
or
did, yeah.
not, yeah.
We just never did anything.
So, well, that would solve that problem.
I mean, we should have a count somewhere though, right? Because you wrote it down every
Yeah,
time.
I don't think we have a total, like, cause it's just all.
It just has to be
that-
added up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess the previous year, Ken must have totaled it himself or asked someone to total it for him.
It had to dig into a lot of different areas to get a number
Oh, okay,
that you could defend.
yeah. Okay, is there any other business that we should discuss today?
I have just something I'd like to add is the lightning rod on the west side of the lighthouse has come unattached from the bricks. And when the wind blows, it's out there slapping. It's pulled out two of the pins that held it in.
Who would it be that would do something like
did-
that?
You mean
Work.
fix it? I didn't know, but maybe the people that were coming to put the cement wall in or something could up there with a ladder and cement it in, I don't know.
It's unattached from what?
From the tower.
Oh.
It's got two pins and they're both pulled out. And when the wind blows up there, it's slapping
How high is that from the
high.
ground?
It's quite high.
Is it reachable from the top of the tower?
No. Not unless you dangled.
So you'd have to do it from the ladder from the side.
Yeah,
And that doesn't sound like anything that our public work department would be able
no,
to
I don't
tackle.
think so, no.
Well, you give it to Janet and let her decide how she wants to do
Okay.
it.
Didn't, wasn't that dumped with,
I mentioned it last time, but
oh, well,
Yeah.
no, a couple of years ago,
we had it attached to the top of the, it was unattached up top. The lighthouse, it was,
it was attached to a telephone pole.
oh, that's different. That was just a wire that was attached to the railing. This is the
Oh.
actual thick lightning rod that comes across and goes down.
Okay,
Now, is there a lightning rod that comes out of the top of the ball on top of the lamp house?
It's all hooked up to the top,
Okay,
down to
I've
the
never
left.
looked, I just see it running across. I
Okay,
don't look up when I'm up there.
Well, they're supposed to receive the electrical impulse and ground it.
But it's just slapping.
okay,
into it.
we will come to that.
Yeah.
Anyone else? And I don't want to disappoint you and let you go home early.
Oh, no, I'm trying to hear you.
Oh, okay.
I
Did you have anything, Ken?
To light up,
Yes, please.
but these are very important. The Lighthouse Committee all the time has invested in taking care of the artifacts, the collection as a separate entity. There was a grant was written that brought in two people to do an assessment
The cap.
of the collection and to file a report. We received a 51-page report, very detailed, with specific recommendations. As a result, we agreed, as far as the grant that you received, that we would receive the report and we would respond to all of the recommendations. Whether we agree or disagree, but we would deal with every one of them. We did that. And we took a position. It's called the Collection Assessment for Preservation, or otherwise CAP study. What we did was a conservation plan, which was once we looked at their recommendation, we could say, yeah, needs to be done, doesn't, we disagree. But of all the things that we did, we have this conservation plan. Now, the conservation plan has probably 8 pages long. And of that, we said we would do this on FY 24. We would recommend we would do it on another one on FY 25. So we had a year to get it done. We did that, but we need to come back, and somebody who is interested in the preservation of the collection should head that up, and somebody on the committee. Could be a couple people, one person, or whatever, but we have the documents that they can look at. We've got it in the minutes, stuff anyway. I'd be happy to share it, and we also have it in the files.
Yep,
On
on the shared Google Drive.
which you can you just type in and you got it right there. So you don't have to print something out. It's already there. That's the one item. And I would highly recommend that somebody take responsibility to get that thing.
Is anyone interested?
I'm interested in a sense, but if a lot of the labor part could happen in the off season, I would be very interested. As in not,
No. I saw Doug put his hand up,
Well, Ed, you kind of mentioned this to me before.
right?
So that's why I smile a little bit. I'd be glad to help with what I can with it, sure.
So could you, Doug, could you and Ashley work together?
Can I get a copy of it somehow,
Yes.
sent to me?
It's on the shared Google Drive, and you do have a Gmail account. Is your email Gmail?
Yes, it is.
Yep, so I think I sent you a link to the shared Google Drive after the select board approved you.
You know, I didn't get some stuff for a while. Could you share that again with me when you have a chance?
Absolutely.
Because somehow I didn't get the notice from the last meeting either, of the last meeting. So,
Oh,
Yeah, Doug and Ashley would be great because Doug could work on it while he's here and Ashley can work on it when he's not.
absolutely, absolutely.
And then they can work on it together when it's available, possible.
Huh.
You know, you both be able to report on it to the committee. And great,
All right.
that's done. Now, number 2.
I'm trying to find what number 2 was.
I'll just wait for number 2.
Okay,
We usually have a meeting in the summer.
okay.
Is it possible to have it on Monday when the lighthouse is closed, so Ashley can come, or we'll do it to Lighthouse, or? It's
Yeah.
only,
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
So we need it for both July and August.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta have enough chairs for.
There's enough
Well,
down
it
there.
doesn't have to be there.
Yeah.
We can have it here,
Oh, okay.
but just have it on a Monday. Okay. Meeting in July and August. Move to a Monday. Someone make that as a motion?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Second.
someone second that? Any further discussion about that? We'll have to work it out as far as the town schedule and
Yeah.
stuff, but, okay, all those in favor? Aye,
aye.
good. All right, good thought, Rachel.
That was Ashley.
Good to think about it now, later. Did you find the second thing?
Well, the other one, I'm gonna wait till the next time.
Okay, thanks, Ken.
Thanks,
Okay.
Catherine. Thanks, Catherine. I just got that.
You're welcome.
Oh, good. She's amazing, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Oh, we all are for what we're doing.
All right, when I see that calendar and the, everything else, beautiful.
Well, Rachel, Ashley and Yvette, we all worked on it together, so
And why isn't Jim with us today?
I don't know.
Oh. Why is that?
Did everyone get, I mean, I understand that not everyone gets constant contact.
Right.
So I send the meeting notification along with the agenda as a separate email. Did everyone get that? Did you get that, Doug?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
well, I got it last week. Is that what you're referring to? Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually, ideally, you get it a week ahead of time.
Okay.
And I'm slowly, a lot of that work, Carrie is doing for me, but I just have to get kind of in, sync with what she's doing. Cause she put the agenda together as a, Word document and sent it to me. And, it took me a while to figure out how to send that to all of you, but I finally figured it out. So,
Just a normal attachment.
yeah. It's normal for some people.
Exactly.
Your minutes, I can't open. I have to struggle on different machines to get your minutes so I can open them and print them.
Oh,
So save them as a PDF and then
Yes.
everybody will be able to read them.
Yeah,
okay.
that happens to me with my phone. My phone doesn't do Word documents,
Yeah.
PDF. So I have to wait until I can use my computer. Okay, folks, there being nothing else for us to discuss this evening, other than setting the date for our next meeting. And it was usually the last Thursday of the month, which in May would be May 28th.
So the 30th, this month was the last Thursday in the month.
Oh, so maybe it's not the last.
I think
It's the 4th?
1, 2, 3, the fourth Thursday.
Okay,
is
the 4th
20th.
Thursday. So the 4th Thursday in May would also be
would be
the
the
28th.
28th.
I hope to be there by then.
Now, I'm hoping to be there, but I'm having a tooth pulled that day.
Uh-oh.
But if I can stand having one tooth pulled, I could stand coming to this meeting. Yeah, that'll work out. I'll be back in time for that because we don't meet till 4 o'clock. Until we get a vice chairperson, if I'm unable to make a meeting, we can't have a meeting. But if the vice chairperson is available, then they would be able to run the meeting. So I just put it out to you, all, anyone want to be the vice chair to ensure that we can always have our meetings. And of course, I can give you the job. That being said, I adjourn this meeting. Thank you for coming and good night.
Well, thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
Good to see you, Deb.
Take care. Hope
Yeah.
to see you all soon.
See you down the road.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Ashley and Doug are going to do the work on the conservation plan.
Yes.
Okay, that's